So, what is your authentic self? Your authentic self is the person that God has created to share his hope, light, and love with the world in a unique and unusual way. This is your God given permission to be different and unusual. God never said you had to be like someone else. Rather, he created you to be who you are. You have the right personality, ambitions, and passion for what He has assigned you to do. The only thing sometimes that God has to work on within all of us is having the right mindset and approach to that assignment that He has given to us. Here are two simple principles for connecting with your authentic self. First off, don't allow anyone to define you except your creator. And the second thing is give your life the focus it deserves. Focus on your assignment. Let's look at each of these. We live in a world where people are always looking to define us. I've had acquaintances say to me, "Oh, you're not supposed to have a nice car." And when I ask, why not? They give me a stupid reply such as, "Well, because you are a Christian and if you follow Jesus, he was poor, so you should have a vow of poverty too." So I'd ask, "But you drive a Mercedes, how can you do that?" And the response is, "Well, I'm not a Christian, so I can do what I want." Now, isn't that probably the dumbest thing you have heard? You've got to pay attention to this because people like to define things so they can exercise control. And if you allow them to define you, they will tell you who you are, how you are to function, and how far you can go with your achievements. But the truth is, no one really knows who you are or the potential and possibilities you have stored within you, so never let them define you. Because whatever you allow to define you will eventually become your master, which means that you will take your life cues from them and function by their definition of you. And that's not how you're called to live. You are called to live by your Creator's definition. And here is a small sample of how God defines you. He says, "You are a super conqueror." Romans 8 and 27 says, "But in all things we are overwhelmingly conquerors through him," or we overwhelmingly conquer through him who loves us. Or another translation says that we are more than conquerors. God defines you as a super achiever. Philippians 4 and 13 says, "I can do all things through Christ that provides wisdom and strength for me." He defines you as a royal priesthood. You are born with excellence, significance, and royal status within you. You are born to live righteously before God and to declare his marvelous deeds to the world. And whether you are a teacher helping children remove ignorance from their lives, or a stay-at-home mom helping kids and family build a solid foundation for their lives, your role is significant in this life. So use those as clues to what you can do and where you can go. Your creator has defined you then as super conqueror, as an overachiever, and as royalty. So don't accept any other definition for your life. The second thing is give your life the focus it deserves. Focus on your assignment. You only have one life and one chance at living that life. So more than anything else, you've got to make your time here on earth really count. Life is not considered successful because of how long someone has lived, but rather by the contribution they have made while they live. And it's so easy these days to become focused on everything else in life except who we are created to be and the assignment God has given us to fulfill. More than anything else, you've got to give your life the focus it deserves. Is there a book within you waiting to come out to touch people around the world in some powerful way with your story of faith, practical wisdom, or life lessons? Well, the only way you will have that impact is if you give those things that are important pieces of your godly assignment the focus they deserve. If it's a book, only you can write because it's your story. I know everyone says, "I don't have the time," but the truth is, time is what you have been given to fulfill your assignment. So you do have the time. You just need to check your focus to ensure you are spending your time wisely on completing your assignment in some small way day by day. I don't have to give you a pop quiz or 50 questions in a worksheet for you to figure out who you authentically are at your core, because somehow deep inside you already know. You have that feeling that won't leave you, which constantly remind you that there is something important and significant, and there is some significant work for you to do in your life. So listen to that soft voice inside you. Connect or reconnect with those deep dreams and desires to live and be significant and to positively impact the world around you with a God-given greatness that is uniquely you. And so the two simple principles for connecting with your authentic self are: one, don't allow anyone to define you except your creator. And two, give your life the focus it deserves. Focus on your assignment.